Hey again, it's me Boo, back with another niche fragrance edition video. Whatever. Anyway, these are not things that I normally wear in the summertime or anything, but these are a couple that I will be absolutely going nuts all over this fall and winter. And actually, this one actually both of them I wear on cooler days. So I shouldn't say that I don't wear them during the hot weather. I just pick other things usually when it's hot, but at night or something like that, absolutely, once it's cooled down. And the first one, I just have these, and I have several of these little travel bottles. One of my favorite houses. Love them, love them, love them, love them, by Kilian. And this one is Amber Oud. I don't know if you can... Words are kind of hard to see, but you get the gist of it. And oh, this one is so nice. It's a very, I think, a very buttery kind of amber, and there's a slight spicy note to it, like a little cinnamon and vanilla in there. Not to be confused with like ombre nargila. These smell nothing alike, and the oud really comes out in the mid and base notes, in my opinion. Really warms it up, and it's already a nice warm, like I said, buttery kind of amber fragrance with a little spice in there. But it's totally non-offensive. The sillage, well, actually in the heat it's a little better than it is in the cooler weather, but it does tend to stay a little closer, and it's a very sensual kind of an amber oud to me. The name is perfect for it, because that's what you smell is amber and oud, but gosh, it's a really sexy composition. Says the composition opens with notes of amber and oud, supplemented by extracts of Madagascar vanilla and benzoin from Laos. Everything is lifted up by hints of Atlas cedar and spicy notes. And honestly, I don't smell a whole lot of cedar even in the dry down. It really stays, I don't know if I want to say linear, because this is one of those fragrances, and one of the things I really appreciate about Kilian is that this one, at times you smell more of the oud, and other times there's more amber, and sometimes that amber is real spicy, and other times it's lighter, and it kind of does this kind of in and out thing with peaks and troughs of the different notes in it when it dries down. And I just love that, because every time I smell it, it's a little different until you get to the real dry down. Like this on my wrist I've had on most of the day. It's been probably 5 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. And now it's staying about the same. It's that buttery amber. The spices have mellowed out, and a little of the oud is still there. But it's just really a lovely scent. Totally androgynous. Anybody can wear it. Oh, I love Kilian. I absolutely love them. I have yet to smell anything of theirs that I haven't at least respected and appreciated. I may not buy and I may not wear. I think Sweet Redemption is one. It's a little too much for me, but I'm going to revisit it because, you know, I've done that before with Kilian. And actually, the seller on eBay accidentally sent me Pure Oud by Kilian the first time I ordered this Amber Oud. And I thought, well, maybe I won't send it back. Maybe I'll just take a sniff and see what it smells like. So I just put a small little dab on my wrist. I like that too. It's very oud, very woody, very resin, but it was lovely. A hint of smokiness to it. The Pure Oud was a little more masculine than the Amber Oud, but I would totally wear that in the wintertime. Especially use it for layering or by itself. I mean, it was the most lovely oud, and I know I keep saying oud, I've ever smelled was that Pure Oud by Kilian. I was so grateful that the seller accidentally sent me the wrong stuff, and I told her she felt so bad about it, and I told her, don't worry about it, because now I sniffed another Kilian's that I wouldn't have had the opportunity before, because I never would have ordered a sample of Pure Oud. It just isn't something I normally would be attracted to. But now I'm thinking I may have to check out a couple travel bottles of it and get me some of that. And there are similarities between this and the Pure Oud. This one is warmer and sweeter, a little spicier. That one is a little more masculine, woody, resiny. But they are both fabulous, and they both stay pretty close to the body. The sillage is pretty close. It doesn't linger too long, but they last really well. So that was also Pure Oud that I was talking about, and Amber Oud by Kilian. I like Amber Oud just slightly better than Pure Oud, but they are both worth checking out if you have a chance. Oh, you want to know what's in it? Did I tell you what was in it? I don't think here I go again. Yes, I did tell you what was in it, but I did not tell you if people said it smelled like anything, which they did not. So I am ahead of the curve, sort of. So the next one I was going to talk about is a perfumer, a house that I'm starting to like more and more. The more things, I'm starting to appreciate them more. I didn't like them at first that much. I have one of Serge Lutens fragrances, Un Bois Vanille. I like it. It's a very basic kind of vanilla smell, great for layering. But, you know, it is not anything, you know, headbanging or anything butt slamming or anything. It's just kind of a nice vanilla, you know. Well, this is another one that at first I didn't like it and had to wear it for a few days, my sample or my decant, before I really started appreciating how wonderful of a fragrance that is. And this is Chergui. See if you can see that. This to me is a very kind of a sweet tea, maybe a slight sweet tobacco, some tonka or vanilla in it. Oh, and it dries down to this lovely, warm, kind of vanillic or kind of a woody vanillic, maybe? I don't know. Why don't I just read you the notes? Alright, so this started, Chergui was in 2005 when it was launched. Features tobacco leaf, honey, iris, sandalwood, amber, musk, incense, rose, and hay. I don't get any rose. Well, I'm trying to think. I just wore this a few days ago as well. I'm trying to think of the dry down. I don't remember there being any rose, and that's one of those things that I'm really sensitive to, the kind of rose it is. I'm really getting into iris. I didn't notice a lot of iris in it. The honey, tobacco, sandalwood, amber, musk, incense, even a little hay, absolutely. But rose and iris, I just didn't get much floral out of this. Very unisex, very inoffensive, great for work. I wouldn't wear it to work out. Personally, I don't wear a lot of ambers and stuff like that to work out. I try to stay with more of the citrus, fruity, but not too fruity, not too sweet, you know, kind of fragrances to work out. But this would be appropriate for anything, day, night. And honestly, you know, it's listed as winter, but I would totally wear this, and I have been wearing this during warmer spring nights. Not a problem. So people say it smells similar to L'air du Desert Moroccan by Tower. No. No. What? No. That one, sorry, in my opinion, humble opinion, the Desert Moroccan is total spices and incense. I don't get a lot of sweet in that at all. Now layering it with this, I could certainly see. But that's just my opinion. I don't think it smells like L'air du Desert Moroccan by Tower at all. Or Tolu by Ormond Jane. Or Les Azus by Kiko Macheri. I don't know if I'm saying that right either. And I have no idea about any of those except for the Tower, and absolutely not. No, I don't at all. In fact, of all the Towers, I think it smells like that one the least. There's some other Towers I can kind of see potentially the dry down a little bit, like Un Rose Chypre, or I don't know. Not even that one, because I don't smell any florals in this one. So anyway, that is again Serge Lutens, and that's Chergui. And totally recommended, along with the Amber Oud by Kilian and the Pure Oud. If you have a chance to check out either one of those, I think the guys are going to be more attracted to the Pure Oud. But ladies, you have to try these. You have to give them a shot. I mean, isn't kind of the whole point of smell and scent is when you get a certain point in your life to not smell like everybody else, to, you know, celebrate your individualism and your uniqueness. I mean, I always smell different than everybody I'm around, and that is my goal, and that will continue to be my goal, because then they also start asking questions, and then I end up turning them on to some niche fragrances that they never would have even heard of in the future, let alone thought to get a sample or let me give them a sample so they can check it out. So we got to keep these niche houses going, man. You know, to heck with the mainstream stuff. I mean, there's a place for that. I totally get that. You know, the masses and all. But I don't want to be one of the masses. I want to be one of the ones. So anyway, y'all have a great day, and I'm going to be back with another top 5 summer fragrance list coming up here pretty quick. I just have so many I want to do. It's really hard to organize it all so I can figure out what I should be doing next. I'm trying to get all my inventory done first so that, you know, I can, I'm not doing reviews while I'm doing lists and stuff like that. So whatever, here I go. Blah, 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 blah. So anyway, have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine, or stay dry if it's too wet in your neck of the woods, and stay cool if it's too hot. Otherwise, have a terrific day. Peace.